So you mentioned that athletes get, monitored and tested to the 100th degree. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what parts of that you think are useful for the occupational athlete?
Yeah, it's funny. I've discussed this and I've presented this concept at a lot of conferences because a lot of people are saying it's totally different. Athletes have motivational issues. They have all these other components that the workplace athlete or the blue-collar worker doesn't have. And that's how, over the years, we've worked out what is necessary and what isn't necessary. So
yeah, I'm interested in that.
In a sports team, so going back 20 years, a rugby league team would have a training program. Every athlete would do the same thing. Now, it's evolved to the point where every player on a team, on an AFL team, rugby league team, has their own training program. So they would all, there'd be team sessions. So they'd be doing team sessions together, but on the field, they'd have their specific speed program. And a lot of that, the program is based off the data collected. So for sprints, for example, if it's a speed session for the backs in a rugby league team, every athlete would have certain thresholds. So they'd be doing the repetitions. As soon as the acceleration or as soon as the speed dropped below a threshold, they know, all right, they've hit a level of fatigue that has now increased their risk of hamstring tears. So they stop.
So good.
Yeah. The same thing in the gym. Their strength program is customised to the data that has been collected throughout the off-season, throughout the previous season. So every player has this database of benchmarks, and that's how.
So they're wearing wearable sensors during training.
Yep, every session.
And games,
so training and games and that sort of thing. And again, that's where we started with the workplace. We thought, all right, we want workers to wear sensors. We collect all of the data. We establish benchmarks for those workers. And we do the same thing.
You could judge when they're fatiguing and they could take a break.
Yeah, exactly. If they're overworked, if they've had a busy day compared to a not busy day. And also collecting data from all the individuals, you can tailor injury prevention programs for those individuals, which doesn't happen in the workplace at the moment. Everyone has their standard manual handling training or their standard safety training without identifying the specific risks for each individual worker.